Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another sultry, buttery smooth episode of Music Masters Podcast, the pinnacle of all things soulful and all things sexy. I'm your host, Dank Sinatra.
The incomparable Leon, LoveDaddy Jefferson.
See, back in 74, I recorded the first love song that had a tax refund mentioned in the second verse.
Wait, what?
Baby, I love you all through April when that direct deposit hits.
Nah, this man's different.
That was love. Yeah, that was love.
So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Love Logic.
I already told y'all, I got nothing to say about that man. Not a thing. I'm clear that I don't want to talk about is Love Logic. Okay. Before that man came into my life, it was about Leon. Leon's vision. Leon's dreams as a musical mogul. And as soon as that came into my life, I lost everything. Everything. He stole my music. He stole my sound. He even stole my girl. He wanted to be me. That is me. My whole persona, my whole get down. He stole everything, man. He ain't no original like this here. So, any questions, I'm open game. As long as none of them involve that. Fallen was written by Leon, LoveDaddy, Jefferson. Get your Googles together, folks, okay? It wasn't written by Love Logic. But me being the team player that I was back in them times when we first started Love Logic and the Love Makers. That was my idea. Side note, my idea.
Why did the group break up?
You want to listen to the first thing I said to y'all. He steal everything, okay? Ain't had one original idea in his brain. That's why we broke up. He didn't want to share none of the money.
Tell us how it was writing that album with Love Logic and the Love Makers.
That was my album, y'all. That was my debut album. Be Home Soon was my idea. Me being the generous team player that I am, some white man came in and said, "Hey, Leon, come on in. Why don't you sign this here paper?" Now, I didn't know what I was signing, y'all. I did not know what I was signing. Turns out I'm signing away my rights to all the songs that I wrote, including Fallen. You know that could have took care of me and my mama? But now here I am, doing these daggone podcasts for some gas money. By the way, y'all still gonna validate my parking, right? That's what somebody told me they was gonna validate my parking.